Hey, what's up guys? It's Bye here again. So level 5 gate is about to open very soon. 1860 is going to have to fight like a 1 versus 3 kingdoms very soon, right after the level 5 gate open. Past opening at December 18, 14:45 UTC here, right? So very soon we'll be entering a Broughton zone and we'll be facing again 1655, 2018 and 2082. Okay, 1 versus 3 kingdom here. So going into this zone, right? What's going to happen, right? So for me, as like a very long time players, and I love the strategy aspect of the game. So like anytime going into like some big fight, I always try to predict what the enemy might do in this zone, right? So very similar here in this zone here. I'm gonna tell you guys what I think, or like should I say where I think the enemy going to drop their alliance fortresses. Okay, so like dropping having very good position for like alliance fortress dropping will give the enemy a very good advantages in terms of either defense or offense, right? So like when it comes to like KvK, like a big war, a lot of times they're like a planning involving into like, okay, where can we drop playing our alliance fortress to give us a very good like advantages when it comes to either defense or offense. Okay, so I'll make a prediction on the enemy team and not on my own kingdom, because you be like, oh, you know the plan already from 1816 and whatnot, right? So I'm gonna try to predict what our enemy is going to do, and we'll find out how close my prediction going to be tomorrow, right? So today is the prediction for what the Lion Fortress going to be, right? So let's go into it right here. And here is how I think the enemy going to drop the Lion Fortress in Broughton here. So I think there gonna be like a 1, 2 Lion Fortress here. So we'll talk right about this one right here, right? So 2-1 right here. Like, why would I think they're gonna drop 2 Lion Fortress here? If you go back to the game, so it is around here, right? And if you zoom in here, right, you gonna see that very good defending position right here, right? You can definitely do like a 2 Lion Fortress right here, one over here and one over there. One thing about this position is that it's very far away from Algate, so they can definitely build them, right? So definitely, I think definitely gonna be an Lion Fortress dropping here and a Lion Fortress dropping here. So that is the 2 that I show on the map here, the 2 Lion Fortress here. I also think there gonna be 2 more here, 2 more Alliance Fortress here, so that they can defend better. I think having 2 Alliance Fortress behind the river, it's just like a very good way of like defending, to play defensively, right? I think it's very annoying to rally anything behind the river. So like if they got drop 2 Alliance Fortress here, for us to burn down the Alliance Fortress, we'll definitely have to break through these guys, most likely, or we had to send rally like over here, like running over the first Alliance Fortress here to come to the second Alliance Fortress here. I think it's just gonna be very annoying for us. Like if we want to burn them down, right? I think, right. So there definitely gonna be 2 more here, right? One here, another one here. There gonna be another one here, right at the end of the river. So why do I think there will be another one at the end of the river here? So let's go back into the game again. So at the end of the river, right, we got a very good, like a beautiful, like a sweet spot right here, I think. You can block them from going to the right side, you can block them from going to the river here. So I definitely think it'll be like a kind of Alliance Fortress right here in the Broughton zone here. Definitely gonna be one somewhere around here. I think it can definitely block just multiple area here. Blocking they could block 1860 from going to the right side, they could block 1860 from coming over the river as well. So definitely gonna be another one right there. And it's also a little easier for them to build here, right? Instead of trying to build somewhere over here, it's gonna be a lot harder for them to defend, I think. But they can try to build here as well, and if it fails, they can go back here. I think it's just my prediction, okay? And there gonna be 2 more up here, right? So you gotta see like I'm putting 2 Alliance Fortress up here for them. So like why do I think they go, because they gonna try to build 2 Alliance Fortress up here? So one thing anyway, let's go back into the map again. We're back into the game. So you're looking at the map position right here, right? The one near the level 5 gate here. Very easy. I would say very easy to block 1860 from coming to the level 5 gate here by just having like an Alliance Fortress here and another Alliance Fortress here. And they can just play defensively for a long time, I would say. And another thing is that like, if they got build the fort here, I think it's gonna be very easy for them to build that fort up because they have their flag here. They can definitely cover it at the beginning, and it might be better for them in terms of like playing defensively. So definitely I think somewhere I think definitely a fort here and a fort here, right? Let me see if I can build a flag here. So I definitely think they could build like a fort here, right? They can definitely preventing a lot of like 1860 from coming over here. This one right here will definitely cover a lot of area. It got cover all the way down here as well because the fort is bigger than the flag, right? So definitely got cover down here, and they got definitely got do another fort down there. Another fort down here in this below, like in between, probably in between here. Let me check the area here. Can they cover this one with one fort? Oh no, yeah, they could. Probably another fort here. They might need an additional fort here. They might, but definitely gonna be another fort here as well. Just to like playing defensively, I think. Like I think coming into this zone, I think they will definitely go try to play defensively as well. Because they do want to wait for they might want to wait for their another camp here, right, to come over as well when the level 6 get open. So I think the enemy main goal, I think the enemy main objective will definitely gonna be trying to defend the level 5 gate. Defend it level 7 gate here if they can. Because I think if they could preventing 1860 from getting it level 7 gate, I think they will definitely go very far. Gonna handicap us when it comes to Kingsland fighting 100% because we gonna be missing out on one level 7 gate access, right? So I think that is like if I was like the people who planning the plan for the enemy team, I think it would be something that I would do, right? That is why I think that's why I make my prediction based on what I think is logically okay. It might make sense here for this team because I think they will definitely play defensively. And so like knowing the enemy, right? So a lot of time, right? I think playing Rise of Kingdom is like could be like playing a chess game, right? Especially when it comes to the KvK building planning, right? A lot of time you have to try to predict what the enemy is going to do and try to come up with like a counter plan of like, hey, what if the enemy is going to do this kind of shit like defense lab here? What can we do to counter them, right? So I would say if I am in 1860, right? And if I want to counter the enemy team right here, I would definitely try to drop a fort here at the beginning. I would definitely try to drop a fort here at the beginning here, or somewhere around. I would say somewhere around here. I want to drop a fort that not too close to the gate. Maybe just drop a fort right here at the gate area. To be honest, if I am 1860, I would definitely just drop a fort right there at the level 7 gate. So that in case that they go able to execute the plan here, like let's say if they go be able to execute and blocking us from behind the fort line here, I think one thing we can make sure is that we need to secure the level 7 gate. I would say for 1860 coming into this zone, secure the level 7 gate, secure that level 7 gate before Kingsland opening, before the level 6 gate open is very important, I think, right? We definitely do not want to get into like a stalemate where we do not have access to zip gates, right? If we don't have access to zip level 7 gate, it's gonna be very difficult for us when it comes to Kingsland fighting, right? So that is something that I don't want to see 1860 not having. I would say, right? I definitely want to see 1860 have. Maybe we're not gonna be able to push them back to the level 5 gate, but securing the level 7 gate is very important. I would say it's gonna be, in my opinions, it's gonna be the number one objective in this zone for us. I think if we can secure the level 7 gate here and just taking things slow from there, I think would be a win for us already. That is my opinion, right? just show you guys the map right here on what I think is going to be the enemy Alliance Fortress lineup. So tuning in tomorrow and we'll see how close I am to the enemy plan. Okay guys, thanks for watching the video guys. Peace out.